I'm Waldo.
I'm the Matt.
And I'm Dr. The Wife.
And we are Face4Wrestling. I have beat you to it this time, Matt.
Good.
This time I'm sitting at the controls, and we're doing our mission prediction for Hard Day's Night. Mission Pro Wrestling, August 20th, 2022, at the San Antonio Salvation Army Mission Corps, where Face4Wrestling is always a sponsor, and this time running our raffle. You can click on that thing up there, and you can get all the information on the raffle. And we're sponsoring one of the wrestlers of the show. Find out who in just a moment.
Oh, we're sponsoring more than one.
Oh, that's right. Find out more in just a moment. So I'm going to put the poster up here. And we're going to be going through all, I think, 8 matches on this card and doing our predictions. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Match number 1.
I have a fudge bar.
Matt has a fudge bar. All right. Texas Streets versus Devin Carter versus David Kidd. It's a
Devin
4
Carter and David.
4v4, sorry. Texas Streets, Devin Carter, David Kidd versus Brandon Vice, Flamingo King, Zakai Living, Jesse James, and Jet Black. Who's going first?
I know who you're going for first.
I've
so
already.
Why don't you
Yep.
go ahead and go?
Waldo is already going for Jack.
We'll go with Brendan Vice's team.
Matt?
So I'm gonna start a little beef.
Okay.
I think I always go with David Kidd every time he's been on their show,
Yeah.
and I always lose points because David Kidd.
So what is this? This is a free for all or what?
No, it's
a 4-on-4 tag match.
Okay.
So David Kidd always lets me down. I never get points off David Kidd. So I'm gonna go with Brandon Vice.
All right. Yes. There we go.
Also, I think we saw Zakai Living last time.
We
He's
did.
really, really good.
Yeah, that is true.
And Jesse James was good.
Yep.
All right. So 2-1 already on the first match. But I know something about the last one that Dr. The Wife doesn't know yet. Our next match on the card is Johnny Rocket versus Diego Renee.
That's your boy.
Diego Renee.
I know who you're going for in this one too.
So I'm going with David or Diego Renee as well.
Diego Renee as well.
Yep.
I'll be the odd man out. I like Johnny Rocket last time we saw him. He impressed me. I'm sticking with Johnny Rocket.
You going with it?
Yeah.
All right.
We're making some difference. Somebody's going to get whatever the next punishment's going to be that we haven't decided yet.
Haven't decided. Hopefully we'll figure out by the end of this one.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be our tying for a top favorite match of the night. Yeah. Face4Wrestling sponsored Simon Miller. See up here on top, right there, versus JP Harlow. And Waldo started his Down with JP campaign way while back, and everybody thought I was crazy.
You have been, because he's won every match since you started.
Nah. See, this is where it ends.
You've just been building up for this one?
Oh, yeah.
So that means you're going with Simon Miller?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Normally, I always go with JP, and JP always gets me a point. In fact, he's the reason I'm not getting cake smashed in my face. So I'm going to go with Simon Miller. Up with Simon. I'm going out on a limb here, but I'm a big Simon Miller fan. I just got to go with him.
Well, since we've all sponsored him as a group, we're gonna go Simon Miller.
But
Hear that, JP?
And not to mention
just
not
know-
to mention the fact that JP called us out, so we're gonna call him out.
That's true.
Right, he
That's
did
true.
call us
We
out.
calling him out now.
But in my
From
heart,
his trailer.
Yes.
in my heart, I'm still secretly going for JP. But for the point purposes, I'm going with Simon Miller.
Can I do this?
There we go.
Okay. All right. Our next match on the card, match number 4. JJ Garrett and his mullet versus Casey Blackrose.
This is once again, we know exactly who Waldo's going for right off the
I'm
gate.
torn on this one.
Are you?
No,
Yes.
he's not.
No,
He's
no,
not.
No, I am. I
He
like
likes Casey. Don't get me wrong, but he likes.
Yeah, but the mullet. Excuse me. Yes, the mullets. That's a tag team right there.
Exactly.
You're going with JJ, aren't you?
I don't know.
Or sorry, you're not going with JJ, but you're going with the mullet.
Yeah, JJ's mullet.
Can-
He's the other
can I
J
go
to
for the
his.
mullet?
That's
Only
the
then-
other
but
J
then the
in that
mullet would have
J.
to get the pin.
Yeah.
I'll
So is
go
that
with
2
JJ.
points if he wins?
No. I'm going with Casey. I already 100% know it. I'm going Casey Black Rose. He's impressed us every time we've gone to San Antonio. Keep it up.
I'm going Casey Black Rose, especially since I've seen his progression shots. He has been working really,
that's no
really
joke.
hard.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that he's actually won a couple. He's won some belts on his trips around around Texas.
We
So
have a bone to pick with Casey Black Rose, by the way.
who's we?
Us, well, me and Matt.
Do we?
He owns and is the current holder of the 936 title.
Oh, from
For Crockett.
Crockett, yeah.
How dare you go to Crockett and not call
I
us?
remember when he actually. I remember when he was in Crockett. He was doing a live that day, I believe. I don't remember, but yeah, I remember he was in one of the times he was in Crockett, and I jumped in on that and started ribbing him. So he's pretty fun to follow on Instagram Live. So if any of y'all have Instagram, check him out.
So I think that's going to be my deciding factor. Casey Black Rose was in Crockett, and we didn't know about it until it was too late.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to
JJ
go.
Garrett has a mullet.
He's just justifying it. for the
Yeah, he's
mullet.
just looking.
was
He
gonna
just
go
wants
the
the mullet.
He was always going to go the mullet.
And I think it was last show, JJ Garrett was supposed to be here with his mullet, and something happened. And I went with his mullet for them, too.
Yeah.
I need this mullet to pull through.
So
Right after that, we have a gauntlet match between Anna Diaz versus Mia Friday versus MJ Santana versus Gigi Ray. Gigi Ray versus Queen Amanada versus the Woad. The
this
Woad
one's
is
tough.
back.
So is Gigi. You like Gigi?
I
And
like Gigi, too.
Wode's been working hard too. She's been
Yeah.
I think she's
and-
also gotten belts, so she's a champ herself.
And the Queen is back. She was at the
One of the first ones, yeah.
no,
Yeah.
well, maybe, but she was at the collective show.
That's not in our timeline.
I was there live.
So I'm kind of torn between Wode because
You know.
Wode she demolishes anybody she comes in the ring with, and possibly Queen Anamata. I don't know yet, but because I watched her I think it was my first show.
So you're going with the Woad,
Yeah, I'll go with the Wode.
Matt?
Hold on, I'm doing the thing you told me to do.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go with Gigi Ray.
I assumed you would.
But I think this is gonna be a good one too.
I kind of have to choose off of who I want to see fight Holiday for the belt.
Yeah.
And for that reasoning, I think I have to go with Woad. I think that'll give us two
Two champs.
Two beasts
Yeah, two
battling it
beasts. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
no disrespect to any of the other ladies.
No, none whatsoever. This is definitely a hard one to call on.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't see anything about it, but I don't know.
Black Widow versus Danny Ray. Now, Black Widow coming
Danny
back.
B.
Danny B
Danny
from
B.
Oklahoma. You get it right.
Well, no, because she's from Oklahoma.
She gonna get you for that.
Probably. Wasn't she the one that got booed for being
Just
an
wearing
outfit?
the
Yeah.
just wearing the OU shirt out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when I was still exiled of Monrovia.
Yeah.
I texted Matt and I was like, "Who? Why?" Because I didn't hear the ring announcement.
Yeah.
that made my day. I'm gonna go with Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Yeah, not going with this boomer singer thing.
We've seen Black Widow. We've seen Danny B. Both of them are talented. But I think I'm gonna go with Danny B. I like the OU. I like that she's willing to embrace the suck, if you will. Danny B. OU, no. That should be a catchphrase.
I'm gonna go with Black Widow because Danny B. Has she been with Holiday yet? Has she wrestled Holiday yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Black Widow did though, and they went toe to toe. So
That's fair.
This one's been pretty.
Are we getting our?
this was a hard
Are
one.
we getting our normal
Now-
abstain from Doctor the Wife on this one?
Genocide
No.
versus Kylan King.
I will point out again. We haven't told you this yet.
Okay.
The fact that you abstained from their match at the last show
Uh-huh.
is what's going to cause you to get a cake smashed in your face. At
Well,
that point,
well, this one I can't abstain from because I did sponsor for this one. I didn't sponsor the match. I did sponsor for this one. So, both ladies are very talented. I got beat out on one of the sponsorships, which, I get it. So I'm not mad about it.
Whose legs need to be broken?
Yeah. But I am sponsoring Kylan King, so I'm going to go with Kylan King. So I don't get a butt bashed in from Queen of the Robot Army, because I'm still Robot Army, but I have sponsored Kylan King, and I'm going to pick Kylan King. Now, before you say something,
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Mission Pro Visuals. I sponsored her. Where is the visual?
gotcha. He might have brought up the wrong picture though. That could be on one though.
What? No.
No.
No. She's talking about on the socials.
I actually collect them. That's why I say that. I actually collect them.
Oh.
Yeah, I collect them.
Yeah, same for us.
It's like a trading
collect
card,
those, too.
yeah.
I got them all on the computer at the house. Speaking of trading cards, I know something y'all don't know.
Okay.
I knows. We'll find out at the show, won't we?
Yeah, we will. Bet. Bet. Like, y'all about to see Matt the happiest he's ever been in his life and didn't know it was possible. But anyways, who you going with, Waldo?
I'm gonna call it here. I'm going with genocide.
Genocide. I feel like I'm in your normal struggle. I love genocide. I love Kylan, and I don't want any of them to hate me for choosing the other person.
Yeah.
But
And this is a rematch too.
having met Genocide and Kylan, I know that both of them would respect our decisions because they are about that fight. That's all they really care about.
Yeah.
And they know we love them.
Yeah.
But she got me a point last month. Genocide went over Kylan and Natalia Markova. I'm going to stick with what I know, and what I know is Genocide wins.
Okay.
Still love Kylan.
Oh yeah.
Soon to be. Let's go ahead and throw another little cross promotion out there. Hopefully, soon to be NWA Women's Champion Kylan King.
Needs to be.
Yeah.
Or Genocide.
Or Genocide, yeah, both.
One of them needs
Oh, I was
that.
mistaken at the start of this, by the way. There's 10 matches
Oh.
on this card.
La Prima has arrived.
Did you notice I wore my hallway hat in this one?
Oh, you sure did. Sure did representing.
You said Huawei hat.
My hallway hat.
Yes.
Where did that come from?
Huawei.
We'll find out soon, won't we?
Yeah.
I'm still putting that together.
But you can see some of the pictures on our
On socials, yeah, there's a couple of them
I
up
will
there.
say that if
go to our social, scroll through all our stuff.
she's doing
You'll see
great
some
work
cool
in
stuff.
Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
firsthand experience, and we will be putting something out about that here pretty soon.
Yeah.
La Rosa Negra versus Nova Phoenix, and I've already got Dr. Wife down.
Yeah, there's no question. We know who we're rooting for.
I interviewed a scarf recently.
Oh,
Can we get that video up above?
watch Matt interview MJF Scarf.
And I happen to know that La Rosa Negra is an honorary scarf. And I
Oh
don't wanna
yes.
get choked
Wasn't
out
she
by a
the
scarf.
first scarf that was honorary?
Yeah, I think so. And
Yeah.
I don't want to get strangled by a scarf. So I'm going with La Rosa.
The
Yeah.
Mission Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships are on the line with Bougie Reality of Matty Rinkowski and Rache Chanel versus the Goons of the Scenic City. Yes, I got that right. I'm confident in my kind of reading skills. I'm shaking my head over here and they can't see it. I'm going to say it now that even though I'm still upset that Bougie Reality beat the Renegade Twins for the championships in their first defense since they won, I am going to say the Reality team is going to take it and prove that they can hold up the prestige that the Renegade Twins put on those tag team championships. Yeah, I totally know how to spell that. Dr. Dwight?
Okay, so we're gonna go with Champ Reality
Okay.
with this one.
Matt?
As I said in the last video,
I would not want to run into them in a back alley.
as I said in the last video, if Bougie Reality was going for anybody other than the Renegade Twins, I'd put my stamp of approval on Bougie Reality. Well, here we have Bougie Reality going against non-Renegade Twins.
There you go.
So give my stamp to Bougie Reality.
Bougie reality.
Maddie and Rashay.
Let's make this
And
bougie.
Maddie coming back after a broken hand too.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the main event for the Mission Pro Wrestling Championship, Jasmine Allure takes on and tries to get the championship away from Holiday. This holds true that she would not come back until she got her championship match
That's
with
true.
Holiday. But I'm going to go with Holiday. And I know this is against our war effort stuff. And I love you, Jasmine. But I fear Holiday more than I love you.
Oh boy. I think they're awesome, both of them. Especially the how high the heights that Jasmine Allure has gone to with her athleticism. I mean, it's been pretty impressive watching her at different shows. But I'm gonna go with Holiday. I'm going with Holiday, yeah. But I can't wait to see this one. I really can't. This is gonna be a banger. It's gonna be great.
So this is one of the few matches in MPW history where there's two champions in the ring, a champion and former champion.
Yep.
Second ever MPW champion, Jasmine Allure. Don't
Never
forget. And
You guys are gonna
Holiday,
have to trademark that, make it a pin.
right? And Holiday, the possibly longest reigning at this point, right? Like I have to look it up, but she's been phenomenal, match after match after match. But I think, and I'm saying this, I'm explaining it because I don't want Holiday to hurt me.
She's gonna hurt you with
I
a look.
think Jasmine has got her back against the wall. She's been there. She knows that this might be the last shot. I think she's willing to cheat. I think she's willing to do whatever it takes to get that belt. I think Jasmine's going to take that belt. And she's going to be the first ever 2-time Mission Pro Wrestling champion. And she'll be technically the 4th ever Mission Pro champion.
Never
And we love force here at Face4 Wrestling.
10 matches on one card, supporting the boys and girls that benefit from the Salvation Army with their school supply run, and the raffle that we've been doing up until now.
I think people are encouraged to bring school supplies,
Yes,
though.
bring all your school supplies. Face4 Wrestling will be joining Mission Pro Wrestling and presenting the proceeds of the raffle up to this point to the Salvation Army. That's why we're not bringing school supplies, and my back hurts and I'm not wearing a backpack. Along with us sponsoring Simon Miller, this is one of the
And
biggest-
Kylan King.
and Kylan King. This is one of the biggest shows that we get to show our love and support to not only Mission Pro Wrestling, but to the Salvation Army of San Antonio. And we couldn't have done it without all of y'all that are watching and listening right now, participating in the raffle. A big thank you to CPT Nuggets and for tossing in those two prepaid 6-month subscriptions. We're going to find out the winners the day after the show. So 21 August, keep an eye out on the Face Wrestling YouTubes, and we will announce the winners, and I will get with you individually after the raffle is done. And make sure that we take care of the Salvation Army. Y'all have anything else to say?
Are you going to announce this on live or just a recording?
I don't know yet. If it's a recording, I'll do a premiere so I can chat while I'm doing it.
I see.
Yeah,
Well, I'll see if I'm around, then I'll see if I can do a live on Instagram. If anybody's interested to join in and
We'll do it
take a look
super
at it.
fancy. You film him on Instagram, I'll film him on Facebook. He'll film himself on YouTube.
Yeah,
We'll have it all go up simultaneous. Simulcast.
simulcast.
I'll do
With translations, right?
Put one flash.
The
No,
Twitch?
you'll have to do YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, no. I
I
got
would have Renegade hold up a phone and do Twitch as well, yeah.
Get a selfie stick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Match myself to take hold it up on.
You have a selfie stick now. Just tape a phone to the bottom of your cane.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's it for me, Waldo.
The mat.
Dr. The Wife.
And don't forget, everyone is different and everyone is good. See you this weekend.